Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
We ran with one priority, and that priority was the preferential option for the poor. So we gave maximum attention and priority to the well-being of the less fortunate.
Continue watching to find out more.
Treasured viewers, bienvenidos means welcome in Nicaraguan Spanish. My name is Steli. The considerate citizens of amazing Nicaragua share your appreciation of God's creation and your goodwill towards humans, animals, and nature. Welcome to part 3 of A Vegan Visionary, the life of His Excellency Laurent Lamothe, vegan. Our dialogue with His Excellency Mr. Laurent Lamothe continues from part 2 to encourage the ongoing trend toward a plant-based food system. His Excellency Mr. Lamothe suggests that the governments provide much-needed support to animal livestock farmers so that they can make a successful transition to plant-based farming.
Well, that's investing heavily into the farmers themselves. Education is a key factor, and it depends what country that we're talking about, because if you're talking about the United States, significant investments have to be done into the technology, into also providing subsidies. Same thing for emerging world farmers. A lot of times they see the livestock as whatever feeds their children, whatever pays the education of the children, whatever feeds their family, and whatever makes a difference into their lives that enables them to earn a living. So in the emerging world, it's a fight on poverty. In the developing world, it's education, it's investment, and it's providing the subsidies that the farming sector are receiving in many aspects in many countries towards, I would say, a plant-based type of approach.
The passion of this vegan visionary government leader for the country he wholeheartedly served prompted us to inquire about his vision for a vegan Haiti. With Haiti, the first independent Black republic in the New World that paved the way for new beginnings for many other nations in this hemisphere, herald a world free of environmental, health, economic, and societal woes, all thanks to a plant-based lifestyle?
That is an excellent approach, and to be honest, I never thought of that approach. But it's certainly, Haiti is a country that's extremely plant-based in its customs, and people are very much vegan or vegetarian in their everyday lives. Haiti is a very proud country, a very proud people, and we feel that we contributed a lot to the Black world, and we showed to, at the time, the white countries that slave ownership was completely reprehensible, and we rebelled against it and we won. So that's a super idea that you gave. I wish I was still in office and maybe taking the lead upon that and maybe trying to push the country towards that. But it's not far from that, because in Haiti you eat lots of vegetables. The people, especially in the rural areas, that's probably all they eat. Generally, there is a good foundation, I would say, for a vegan revolution there.
Your Excellency Mr. Lamothe, although you are not in office, being a humanitarian with a heart of gold, we believe that you won't sit still when the opportunity presents itself for you to turn it into a reality for the benefit of Haitians, animals, nature, and our beautiful planet as a whole. His Excellency Mr. Lamothe's talent in handling a national crisis and steering the chaos into orderly, successful, upright development was demonstrated during his term as Prime Minister. Implementing the motto of Haiti Advance, His Excellency Laurent Lamothe worked tirelessly on several challenging fronts. From designing and implementing social policies, to alleviating extreme poverty, to securing investments, to relocating the thousands of unsheltered Haitians affected by the 2010 earthquake, to tackling insecurity and rehabilitating schools, public buildings, bridges, and roads, His Excellency set to the task of rebuilding a resilient, prosperous, peaceful Haiti. The world-renowned spiritual master, Supreme Master Ching Hai, commented on this special quality during a conference with Supreme Master Television team members in September 2020. She said, "Peace is the most precious thing that any president can give to his country and the world." His Excellency, Mr. Laurent, understood fully that on a path toward peace, a country must have low crime, especially during the time of rebuilding the nation from the ruins. Security was one of his core focuses during his tenure as Prime Minister of Haiti.
So there was a cocktail of different strategies that led to Haiti being the second safest country in the Caribbean during the years that I was there. And we were very strict on security. We didn't play around with kidnappers. We were very strict on gangs, gang violence. We have zero tolerance for that. So we felt very proud of that record of, fighting crime, and also drug-related crime. We're very tough on drugs. We really came down hard on those drug dealers in the country.
His leadership brought unprecedented improvements to the fight against poverty and innovative financing mechanisms for a developing economy. In July 2015, His Excellency Mr. Lamothe launched LSL World Initiative, a global organization with expertise in innovative financing for development, or IFD, aiming to help emerging countries develop socio-economically.
So LSL, I created after I left office in order to have a platform to give back some of the experience that I learned in government. Some of the experience of how I managed to finance 1.4 million people, I would say 1.4 million children going to school, how I managed to pay them to pay the tuition on a shoestring. How I managed to basically rebuild the country that was completely devastated and destroyed through innovative financing. So this took a lot of innovative financing for development concept and strategy. That's what I was using in Haiti, with one priority. And that priority was the preferential option for the poor. So we gave maximum attention and priority to the well-being of the less fortunate. And that's why we talk about a lot in LSA World Initiative. So it's an organization that does a lot of conferences around the world.
For His Excellency Mr. Laurent Lamothe, technology remains a strong ally when it comes to personal development.
So I've been everywhere in the world talking about that experience and about also how technology can enable development, and especially in emerging markets. So whether you are from Jamaica, whether you are from Africa, from Haiti, from Barbados, from Grenada, technology brings us all together and improves our lives. Today, with one phone, you're able to just about attend to everything that you need to do. You have your calendar, you have your mobility, you have your reading, you have your emailing. Everything is on that one small unit. So that's development. And the same thing is true for emerging countries. So LSL focuses a lot on how those solutions can bring a better tomorrow for the developing and emerging nations in this world.
His Excellency Mr. Laurent Lamothe established the Louis Angelin Lamothe Foundation, or FLGL, in January 2016 in honor of his mother and father. Following in the footsteps of his parents, His Excellency Mr. Lamothe pursues the ideals that were instilled in him. He further advances their work around social inclusion, poverty reduction, and empowerment of the men, women, and children of Haiti who need it the most. The foundation manages projects in healthcare, mobile clinics, information sessions, in education, sponsoring teachers, children, classroom, and libraries, promotes sports programs, and supports farming and reforestation. Being a vegan and true champion of the environment, His Excellency Mr. Laurent Lamothe also works wholeheartedly for a green planet Earth. He guides the FLGL in environmental initiatives such as tree planting, safeguarding water bodies, vegan meals in school cafeterias, and so forth. Today, his pragmatic and caring nature complements his business acumen to propel the Louis-Jolin Lamothe Foundation, or FLGL, to even greater achievements. Accolades such as the National Alliance for the Advancement of Haitian Professionals, or NAAHP, Golden Honors Award for his outstanding work, integrity, and commitment to Haiti and its diaspora in 2015, as well as the Social Media Person of the Year Award in 2015 by the Social Media Association of Haiti, continue to salute his work. His Excellency Mr. Lamothe received the ABICC Award for Leadership in Global Trade 2016 from the 40 Binational Chambers of Commerce in Florida in November 2016.
For his outstanding work as an entrepreneur, assisting the governments of developing countries in the regulation and globalization of their telecommunications and IT sectors, which helped improve these countries' competitiveness and economic sustainability.
In that same year, His Excellency Mr. Lamothe was inducted into the Sunshine State Conference Hall of Fame as a tribute for his initiatives to assist developing nations to monitor, upscale, and improve their telecommunications and ICT initiatives and attain economic resilience. In December 2016, he was given the 9th Med Days Grand Prize for Solidarity with the people of Haiti for the achievements of the Louis-Jolin Lamothe Foundation, or FLGL, in Haiti. In January 2017, the Haitian Music Association presented His Excellency Mr. Lamothe with an award in recognition for his community service. His Excellency Mr. Lamothe advocates for climate-smart zones in the Caribbean, a project of the Caribbean Climate Smart Accelerator, which was formed in 2017 to strengthen the region's readiness and response to disasters. In 2019, his name was inscribed on the Power Brand Life Hall of Fame for his initiatives towards equality and human rights in Haiti. At present, His Excellency Mr. Lamothe lectures throughout the world on his vision for added values and contributions to development from the Internet, blockchain, and data analysis. It was a delight to highlight the incredible achievements of Haiti's 16th Prime Minister, His Excellency Laurent Lamothe, a dedicated civil servant who led and served with heart, integrity, and efficiency while in office, and in his daily initiatives as a citizen and a visionary entrepreneur. May the heavens bless you and your loved ones forever. For more details about His Excellency Laurent Lamothe, please visit www.laurentlamothe.com. Contact at foundationlgl.com. Attentive viewers, thank you for your company today. May your hearts be filled with God's love and loving grace.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/VE.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/VE.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/VE.
番組は多言語放送です。放送予定はスプリームマスター TV.com/スケジュール、そしてスプリームマスター TV.com/VE